All right, we are live here in San Antonio.
Yes, we are. And I feel alive.
Well, we feel alive, and we have one of our favorite people. Because since we're here in San Antonio, we got to bring in our friend Dee Dee from Visit San Antonio. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Good morning. Welcome to San Antonio. We're so glad to see you guys actually here on the Riverwalk. Yay.
Your smile was the first smile I saw walking in this morning. Oh, there's Dee Dee right there with that big old smile.
She's always up that early.
For you guys for sure, and especially to welcome you to San Antonio. My gosh, look where we are. We're on the river.
I know, right?
And now, Dee Dee, that we're starting to get out there. Everybody's getting vaccinated. We're feeling a little safer. People are starting to plan their vacations and summer vacations, and maybe even for winter time. How about San Antonio?
How about San Antonio?
How about that?
How about that? You're right. People are starting to get out there, and there's so much pent-up demand. We've been kind of tethered to our houses, right? And we're like, we've got the itch. We got to get out there. And, you want to go to authentic, cultural America, right?
Yeah.
And where else to go but, one of the friendliest, most cultural, beautiful, hip, historic cities in America, except for San Antonio. We often talk about there being 4 unique cities in America. When you think about New Orleans and Boston and San Francisco,
Yeah, sure.
It's sort of like here. You wake up, you put your feet on the floor, and you're like, I think I'm in San Antonio, because you just feel it.
It feels San Antonio.
You feel it.
Yeah,
That's right.
You're right.
Exactly.
So we're deep in the heart of Texas, and we're on the Riverwalk right now, and that's what everybody sees the Riverwalk. We all know the Riverwalk in San Antonio, but there is way more to San Antonio than just the Riverwalk.
Way more. I mean, first of all, everything's bigger in Texas, right?
Sure,
But,
yes.
and I know so many people are listening in. If you can imagine, we are sitting under 100-foot cypress trees right here in the heart of the river at the beautiful Prost House, part of the historic San Antonio, part of the German infusion of our wonderful destination. We are 20 feet below street level because this is a real river.
Yeah.
And it's very authentic. And, I always say San Antonio is very simple. The Spanish built a church by the river. And here came the Alamo and the wonderful Riverwalk, and the 7th largest city in America came to be around that. And we love that the Alamo is there, but only 12 miles downriver are the 4 other Spanish colonial missions, because part of our hip historic is that we are the only UNESCO World Heritage Site in Texas, and people love to do that. But we look forward and we look backwards as well, because up north going the river is the Museum Reach. The Riverwalk started out 3 miles, it's now 15. How about that? I think, Big Al, you walked it this morning, I understood.
I've walked it a few times. I've stumbled it a couple of times too lately.
But that's another show. So going up north here, we go to our museums and our wonderful children's museum, the Whitty Museum, the Museum of Art, and the Pearl District, which is an old German brewery, but now is the home to the Culinary Institute of America, shopping, lifestyle, wonderful events, and we're just so proud that people can get up there by the boats and go south as well.
The food at the Pearl is so good. My co-host on the Shut Up podcast, Nick Adams, will swear by the cinnamon rolls over there. So good.
So good.
Pearl. At the Pearl, their food is delicious.
Absolutely.
Now, Dee Dee, you talked about the traditions here in San Antonio, but what's new? What if you've come here to San Antonio in past years and you show up now? It's like, I didn't know that was here now. What's going on?
Exactly. And you know what? As we go into summer, we are thinking about summer and family travel and where to take the family.
Sure.
So much new. The tallest, longest, fastest roller coaster is right here, the Texas Stingray at SeaWorld San Antonio. The Daredevil Flying Machines is just opening at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. We love that the new Hardburger Park just opened with a walkway, the largest kind in the country, where animals and people can cross over, because we love getting outdoors, right? And we love different ways to get around too. I mean, you can walk and ride the boats on the river, but now you can kayak on the river, even down here in the main part, which is really, really fun. So we're all about summer, we're all about family, and all about stretching everybody's vacation dollars here in San Antonio.
Do you have any kayaks that might have a motor on them? Because when I paddle out on a kayak, I've only done it a couple of times. Paddling out is great, but then you have to turn around and actually paddle back.
I'm
and that
with
seems
you.
to be the most difficult part. So I need one with a
motor
on it, if you can swing that.
I'm with you. We're going to make some calls right after the show
good
and
deal.
float you right out of here, Big Al.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Now, this year the pandemic has us, we're looking for the wide open, outdoorsy spots. Is San Antonio going to be a good place for that? I know we have a lot of good restaurants out here, but is there the wide open fun that we can have too?
Wide open Texas. As you said, JC, we are right in the heart of Texas, and San Antonio is wide open. I mean, so much is free and open on the Riverwalk, extending those 15 miles. The Pearl is an open district. The missions that I mentioned have a wonderful biking experience that you can have, the kayaking, Hardburger Park, Brackenridge Park. We are all about getting out. Even recommend over to Hemisphere Park, to Yanaguana Garden, and the saga at the wonderful cathedral that we have is beautiful, San Fernando Cathedral, with a display against it every night. So we have a lot of wide open spaces, and we love getting out there. And like we said the other day, get that fresh Texas air in your lungs.
Right.
And if you finish with the margarita, that's okay. But at least you got your steps in.
Speaking of that,
the best
San Antonio has
margaritas.
like some of the best patio eating,
Oh,
dining
my
out
gosh,
there. In
yeah.
fact, right
Oh,
now, the
my
Pearl's
gosh.
house that we're at, this patio is awesome.
Absolutely. Look at
You know?
here. I mean, this is old German Texas here, but it's terrace, which you've got little steps and everything here.
Just
But
fine.
we love the patio scene. We love getting out
love a
there.
good
and
patio.
that's right. In the night and the beautiful blue skies, and it is a great patio city right
I
here.
bet
at San Antonio.
brunch here is lit outside on a patio.
I'm telling you, the best margarita I've ever had is here in San Antonio.
And it should be.
Oh, and it should be.
Yeah, it's a
It should
cucumber
be.
margarita. I'm never going to forget it.
That's right. And we have more for you. As a matter of fact, we keep the backup ones right there at that tower. That's I call the backup
Yeah,
margarita
that's not a
tower.
water tower. That's a margarita
Yeah,
tower,
just
by
in
the way.
case we don't want to run
need
out.
a straw.
But
That's
I love that you're talking about the traditional. But as Diana mentioned earlier, the Culinary Institute of America. It's in Hyde Park, the headquarters.
The
of
CIA, they
the
call it.
CIA.
Yeah.
The other branch is Napa Valley. The other branch is right here in San Antonio. So
is
that
wild.
speaks a lot. So you can come as an enthusiast, an aficionado, and really get that elevated. I mean, we have so many new fusion restaurants, chef-driven restaurants, and don't forget, we're right here by the Texas Hill Country. So you can go get that wine experience in the Hill Country and all that, and then
I love
come back
that.
to San Antonio and relax and enjoy.
What about for the people like myself, Dee Dee, that maybe we're a little bit on a budget, want to save some money here and there, and I want to stretch my dollar? Do you have any insider tips?
JC, absolutely. And I love that you're speaking to that, especially when you talk about families and people saying,
because that
get
scares
out.
a lot of people from vacation. It's like, I don't want to spend the money. I don't know if I have it, but there's ways to do that.
There's absolutely ways to do that. I mean, number one, you get such great value for your experience in San Antonio. So much of it is free, as you mentioned, Kelly, the other day, the Riverwalk and the Alamo and all the missions. But, insider tip, we are launching May 24th, See San Antonio.
S-I?
Yes,
Of course,
sir.
C.
See.
Yes.
See.
See San Antonio.
Yes, that wedding.
So it's a yes to San Antonio, but it's also come see San Antonio. And originally we were going to call it JC San Antonio, but
That's what I was pushing for. JoJo C was trying to get an airport. I'm just trying to get a nice little vacation.
not enough to ask. But I tell you what, if you go to visitsanantonio.com and you watch for See San Antonio launching May 24th, we have over 150 partners, hotels, attractions, restaurants that are going to let people check into a hotel. It unlocks deals all around the city. And what we love, too, is the part of that hotel rate goes right back into our San Antonio food bank to thank those, especially everybody coming out of a tough time. They're ready to have a good time.
Yeah.
And the place to have that good time is right here in San Antonio.
We can ball on a budget,
that's
guys.
right.
Yeah, come on now. Where can people find out more about San Antonio, Dee Dee? Give us that website.
You guys go to visitsanantonio.com, and we can't to see you for real right here on the Riverwalk and all over our beautiful city.
Oh, thank you
right.
so much for
Thank
having us,
you.
Dee Dee. We love you.
Yeah,
Love
Dee Dee.
you.
Oh, we love you.
We love you too.
San Antonio.
That's so
Oh, no, Dee Dee! What did you do, Dee Dee?
He's like, I don't know.
Oh, she tripped the alarm, guys. We're over here trying to be inconspicuous, and unfortunately, the alarm has been tripped. That means, Kid Nation, it's time to play Beat the Bank Money Heist. But first, before you play, yes, we brought the accomplice along with us.
Hey guys,
Welcome to San Antonio.
do I sound a little different on the road?
A little bit, yeah, but
Sounds so cute.
you still sound scary, which is cool, How do you like San Antonio, accomplice?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you scoping out the banks and stuff?
Yeah, my flight down here, I'm glad that money bags fly free.
Oh, the accomplice coming free with jokes today. I like that today. So, accomplice, what is today's code word?
Alamo.
Alamo.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
as they say.
Don't forget the Alamo.
I'm not going to hear the end of that. Yeah, did you hear Al mess that up earlier?
It wasn't me. No.